The content game is broken. And what you can do about it. That's what I want to talk to you about today. And why you need to really think about where we're at today when it comes to creating content. Everybody can write a post. Everybody. A bot can do it for you in a matter of seconds. I mean, a bot can write a post. A bot can create emails. A bot can set up your SEO optimization. A bot literally can do just about anything when it comes to creating content. And how can we compete with bots? AI came and everything changed. So now we have to decide, are we going to try to continue to compete with the noise that is on the internet? Are we going to figure out a new way? And I discovered a new strategy while building Kanaira that I want to share with you today, and why it's important that we first of all start to think about different ways to create content. So, like I said, the content game is broken. Now, not only is the content game broken, most of us who are putting content out there, we may have really good content that we have created and it sits on our desktop in a folder. And if that's you, go ahead and put a 1 in the chat. If you've got content that you've created, but it's on your desktop in a folder and you're wondering what to do with it next, well, then I'm talking directly to you. Because now we have to figure out how to win in this season of artificial intelligence. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Shantae Earl. I'm the founder of Kanaira, as well as Smart AI Workshop. I teach individuals about how to work smarter and not harder using AI. And I believe that right now we're at a moment in history that is going to determine if you're going to get ahead or you're going to fall behind the curve when it comes to this thing called artificial intelligence. Over the last 6 months, I've developed a program and I want to share it with you. It's called the 4A Method. And the 4A Method, ladies and gentlemen, is real simple. It was brought in place because I realized that AI can do a lot of great things, but one thing it can never do is it can never replace your story. It can never replace your voice. And it can never replace your fingerprint. You see, all those things are unique to you. It can try to duplicate it, but it can never replace you. It's pretty good, but it cannot replace you. And in the 2026, the greatest commodity right now is being yourself. Having that authentic voice, story, and fingerprint, and the thing that has been with us forever, that special, unique gift that God has given you to share with the world. And that's where value is going to increase as AI gets better. The realness of people talking one-on-one to camera, building relationships. So we're at the right place because you already have everything you need inside you in order to compete, especially with all the AI noise that's all over the internet. Now, AI is great. I mean, I use it. I save time. I help companies save time. I've created some amazing things with it. But I want to make sure that I help those who are looking to go to the next level. Those coaches out there, those speakers, those pastors, those teachers who want a different way to be able to monetize the content that they're already competing or are creating on a daily basis. So that's why I'm on live right now, because I want to be able to talk to you about this thing called the 4A method. It's a methodology that I came up with while building Kinaira. You see, I realize that there's a lot of different tools out there. We have meeting platforms, we have podcasting platforms, we have clip making platforms, and our tool stack can add up. How many tool stacks are you using? In other words, do you have like ChatGPT? Are you using like HeyGen or Constant Contact? I mean, how many actual tools, subscriptions are you finding yourself using that you have to pay for every single month? Most creators that I've talked to, you know, they have at least 6. They have at least 6 that they're currently using, and that's pretty much what I've been hearing and what I have been seeing from most creators. So if that's you and you can relate to that, go ahead and put a 3 in the comment area. Put a 3 in the comment area. Because 6 is a lot. And they all can add up. Trust me when I tell you that. They all can add up. So let's talk about the 4A method and why I brought it to the world. The first wave area of the 4A method is to help you, for one, be able to have a foundation. And that's where the anchor comes in at. The anchor is the foundation. And in the anchor, anyone that's giving a webinar or going live or teaching, you have to have four things. 4. 1, you need a registration page, because you're going to be collecting leads and registrants to be able to share the information with. You're going to need a landing page. Now, a landing page is a funnel. If you don't know what a funnel is, then you're really way behind the times. That's 2010 language, okay? Not only are you going to need a funnel, you're going to need an offer. What are you going to offer the person? You know, you need to know that before you go live. You got to know, well, what am I actually offering in this live session? And then finally, you're also going to need to be able to have a presentation. So what are you going to talk about? So that's your foundation. Once you know that, then usually you have to build all of that. How long does that normally take? Well, that could take some time, depending on how much you're building out, and you're going to need that foundation either way it goes. So we're going to go over time in a minute, because time is our most valuable asset. Once you lose it, you can't get it back. So we want to make sure that the foundation is laid in a way that can be reused as a template, so that you don't have to constantly redo it over and over again every single time you want to do a presentation. Are you tracking me on that? Are you tracking me? Well, I hope you are, because I got something special for you. All right, I really do. So as I continue on to talk about this thing called the 4A method, the next part is air. Now, the air, ladies and gentlemen, is the area where an individual will now go online and broadcast for an hour, 30 minutes, or whatever that might look like, okay? Everybody has different ways of doing a presentation, but I'm going to say go out and do at least an hour with your presentation, okay? At least an hour. And then that's it, air. In that, you're going to make sure that, one, you're broadcasting on the right platform. What platform are you going to broadcast on? There's a lot of them out there that you can choose from, but each one provides and have different pros and cons. So you have to figure that out. But once you go live for that time, you're going to use that information instead of it sitting on your computer after you finish. You're going to figure out a way to amplify it and to turn it into different assets, such as clips, maybe a blog post. Maybe you want to turn it into some type of email sequence, social media post. You're going to amplify it. And most of us are using different tools to amplify our work. And some of us are not even amplifying it at all. It's just sitting, and then every time you go live and have your presentation or your event, you have to turn around and do it again because you didn't figure out a way to use that content to increase your audience participation, your sales. So amplifying is so important when it comes to creating a proper framework for your business and your post and your subject. Now, I talked about Anchor, I talked about Air, and I just discussed a little bit of what Amplify is. And then the final is Automate. Now, automation is here. But what about if you had the ability to automate a broadcast that you did once and allow it to be used over and over and over and over and over again? Kind of like an evergreen payment portal. That means that someone could watch it and pay you if they wanted to watch it at 2 a.m. or 2 p.m. in the afternoon. Every Monday, you have options. That's what automation is all about. And that's the 4A method. Anchor, Anchor, Air, Amplify, and then Automate. And what I want to do is, first of all, I want to invite you out. I want to invite you out to a workshop. And it's going to be 2 hours where I'm going to walk you through each one of those in detail. And when you leave, you'll have all of those pieces to your puzzle mapped out, ready to go. Because more content is not the advantage, folks. Being real is. So we're going to show you how to be real and create content that is more attractive than all the noise that's on the internet from artificial intelligence. I want you to stop creating disposable content You know, the ones that you basically do once and then you have to do again. And just start really thinking about creating a system. Systems that will work while you're sleeping. Because the old way of doing things is over. It's broken. The content game is broken. And more doesn't mean it's better. The old way is the treadmill. You post every day. You're trying to be everywhere. You're creating nonstop. Your content disappears in 24 hours. And then you got to start all over tomorrow. Who likes that? Who's ready for a better way? Because I created a system that you could speak once and it could live forever. You can build a foundation through a system, your page, your offer, your capture, the lead. You can amplify it, turn it into 8+ assets. You can automate it so the funnel works while you're sleeping, and it will compound for you every week. That's right. That's real leverage. That's real freedom. So please stop chasing and start compounding. So since you've spent the last few minutes with me, I've got something special for you. This Wednesday, 11 a.m., this is 11 a.m., Wednesday, 11 a.m., go to canira.io/workshop. Sign up for our workshop where I'm going to talk about Speak Once, Sell Forever, and the 4A method. And you're going to walk away with that system. And I promise you, you're going to thank me later. So, canira.io/workshop. Go there now, register. If you're watching the replay, go there, register. Because we're not in the business of constantly chasing. We're in the business of creating it once and allowing ourselves to get paid over and over and over and over again. Because the fact is, the content game is truly broken. But we've got a solution for it. And it's called the 4A method. So thanks a lot for watching. Make sure you go to canira.io/workshop and register today. All right, for our workshop. So I'm going to go ahead and put it here. So you don't have any excuses. You know exactly where to go. And go ahead and go there now at, all right, I'm going to go ahead and put it here for you. canira.io/workshop. Boom. There it is there. Ticker is running. Make sure that you go register today. And I'll see you on Wednesday for our live workshop. You'll have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your week. And remember, it's all about creating systems that work while you're asleep. And I got just the method for you. Trust me. It works if you work it. All right? So, again, have a wonderful day. Peace out. This is Shantae Earl signing off. If you have any questions, put it in the comment area, and I'll make sure that I take a look and respond. All right? Make sure you come join us this Wednesday. Go ahead and register right now. Go ahead. Go right now. Talk to you later. Bye for now.